said that you are the owner of House Plus Plant. Mm-hmm. Are you a business? Are you a consultant? Are you an affiliate? Like what are you?
All of the above.
Cool.
Like I really started as consultant for sure. I actually offered my own little consultant. Like I would do like over FaceTime little plant consultants or plant consults, and I would go through and I would they'd show me around their plant room or their plant that had a problem, and I would help them with that. So that's kind of how I started making money off of things that I was doing.
And like what year was this? Did you start doing this?
2019 I started my Instagram. Oh. And if you know about the houseplant boom over COVID, I think I was perfect timing for being the houseplant content creator, because everybody bought houseplants and then everybody was like, how do I take care of these? And I was already there. And so it just kind of all came to me. It's good timing for me.
Oh my gosh. And people see your account. Just for people who are listening right now, they don't know who you are. House Plus Plant on Instagram. That's your best channel, right?
Yeah, that's my biggest one.
Yeah. So go to House Plus Plant on Instagram. You'll see 750K followers.
I don't know anymore.
Crazy.
I don't really pay attention.
Insane. Yeah. And the fact that you're right here in Omaha, there's not a lot of people who are running such a thriving creator business. Yeah. So for the people listening, we have most people are local. So Omaha. So as we're thinking about how to tailor advice to them, we're thinking about people who are business owners who might want to partner with you. Maybe other, do you have a family?
Yeah, 4 kids.
4 kids. Oh my gosh.
Just got a puppy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So maybe moms who want to start an online business too?
Absolutely, yeah. The work from home, work at your own pace, all those things. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. So how would you recommend, let's say a stay-at-home mom wants to pick a niche, how would you help them pick that?
I would say look at what you're already obsessed with. So something, if it's it could be anything. For me, it was houseplants, but I also was very into DIY at a time, DIY home decor. If you're really into just cooking for your kids and doing awesome lunches for your kids, or decorating your home, or I don't know, taking care of babies and you're obsessed with health of that and the things that are good for little kids and things like that. Look at what you're already obsessed with and then just start creating content while you're doing it. Whoa. It's super easy, but it's hard to be consistent. And so that's where you love it, so you want to do something you love so that it's easier to stay consistent. Because if it's just a phase for you, you won't stay consistent with it. Yeah.
And this seems like it just comes naturally to you. You're I'm going to go on Instagram Live. I'm going to go on a podcast. You just kind of do it. Do you think everybody has what you have, or can they build that?
I mean, I've always said, so I was so shy in high school. And anyone that knows me, anyone that's listening to this that knew me in high school or even before, I was totally the shy kid, never talked to anybody. My parents know that. But I kind of, when I went to college, I kind of decided, I'm not going to be the shy person anymore. Nobody knows who I am. I'm just going to reinvent myself. So then I just literally one day woke up and I was I'm going to be outgoing. And so then I just did it. So I do think it's something that can be learned. So it's always uncomfortable to start. So especially doing lives on Instagram or even just talking in stories, because you feel it's so much more raw. And so a lot of people are nervous to show their face, or they just do static pictures or whatever. But the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, for sure. So just practice.
And a lot of people that I talk to, they're well, I'm too late. I don't want to look stupid. Samantha's been doing this. Did you go by Samantha or Sam, by the way?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Usually Sam, but
Sam has been doing this for 6 years. I'm way behind. How do you encourage people to look stupid and take that step?
I mean, everybody has something unique to offer. So I think for me, what worked for me may not work for someone else. You can't just exactly replicate, though others have tried. You can't exactly replicate what I'm doing. So work on doing what I'm doing, but in your own way. So put your own twist on it. I never get mad at people if they're oh, I want to do your same format. I'm more but if you're copying exactly what I'm doing, then that gets weird and nobody wants that. So just do your own thing.
Do you see that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Word for word.
Especially, oh, yeah. I mean, and it's all over, it's social media. Everybody does everything word for word. That's what trends are, Yeah. They kind of kick off like that. But I mean, it doesn't happen as much anymore, I think, because there is such a bigger, wider pool of creators, especially in the houseplant space. Now, when I first started, there was like 3. And there was like, it was only pictures. Like there was no reels. So there was no video. There was pictures and stories. And that's all you could do when I started. And so I think the way I kind of did my own content was like a lot of people took that as like a platform, or like a basis to start off of, and then went with it, which is fine. Like whatever. But I think for me, it's just put your own spin on it. Don't compare, because that will drive you insane, because someone's, analytics are going to be so much different than yours, and that's okay. So, yeah.
Man, tell me if you would agree with this. Like, people who think like I'm too late.
Yeah.
Like,
you're never too late. There's enough
we got like
to go
2
around.
more decades of this.
Yeah,
right. I feel like we're still so early, especially here in Omaha.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much to do.
Absolutely. And in just like the social media marketing space, I feel like we're so early with that. There's so many businesses that are still trying to play catch up, trying to kind of figure out what it's all about. And I think if you start, you can kind of be at the beginning of those for those businesses and kind of help them along the way. But it's never too late. I think there's enough eyes to go around. Yeah. It's not really a competition. It's just do what you love. And then if people can tell that you love what you're doing, you'll take off.
Yeah. The eyeballs will find you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like we came from this like decade in the 2010s of these like glossy brands. Yeah. And like everyone's kind of like afraid to step out from behind the curtain and like be real. But like when I work with people, I try to tell them like, it's okay to look absolutely stupid for an entire year.
It is.
Like as you're learning. And that's what everybody has to do. And you're not too late. Like you're still at the beginning of this.
Yeah. People want to see the real. I struggle with that because when I started, it was just the pretty pictures and the really curated feed. Like when everything, you probably don't even remember, but like everybody, like your feed colors had to match. It had to look cohesive. Right. And it was very aesthetically pleasing. Yep. Nowadays, it's more just like real, which part of me, like, I kind of like the more aesthetically pleasing. It's a little bit more calming to the eye, but I also like the real. So I kind of do a mix. In stories, I'm like real, but then my content, I try to make it a little bit more like aesthetic, I guess.
Yeah. Do you change all of your thumbnails to be something beautiful?
I don't,
Are you one of those creators?
But that people used to, and I did used to.
Yeah.
I did it before.
So much work.
It's so much work.
I'm not messing with this.
Like, how many times are people actually looking at your feed anymore? Like, I know. Never. Like, they just are finding you through the scroll or whatever, so it doesn't matter.
I think it felt so good to have just as the creator to have that glossy
because we're the ones that are looking at it all the time. I feel like we're the ones that are always going to our profile page and we're the ones seeing it. So it was good for us.
It was like more for us than it was for the audience. Yeah. I totally get that.
Yeah, I do think it's important to have on your reel though. Make sure you're kind of saying what your video is about.
Have a little bit of context.
If people do go to your profile and they want to kind of scroll, they can kind of see what the video is about without having to look at all of them.
Okay. So you add like a little title.
Sometimes.
I
try to.
Okay. Yeah.
I try to. It's on my to-do list.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's like so many. I'm like spinning plates, and I feel like there's so many other ways I can like add value that I'm just like, okay, what's like the lowest hanging fruit right now? Yes. And I'm just like, I can't do everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I know it's pretty crazy.
Let it go.
And it's always changing. That's the hard part too.
Yeah. Okay. So you have 700 and change thousand followers. I heard something interesting this week that was about how like Mr. Beast got so big that no one could even really like afford a sponsorship with it because he was so massive. Yeah. So like his only option was to build his own candy bars and his own things.
Create his own things.
I think about you with like local, houseplant businesses, or just any local business who might want to tap into your, homemaker, I would say, millennial mom maybe audience. I'm not trying to assume who your audience is.
You can assume that. It's true.
And they're like, oh my gosh, we want to tap into Samantha's audience. Yeah. Like, let's say they're a local whatever, how can people work with you, or how would you look at that? Like, it's almost, you almost like priced yourself out of partnerships locally. Yeah.
Well, so obviously my following is not 100% local. So I kind of, and honestly, in the analytics, I can't even see Nebraska. I can't even see Omaha. Like, I can't go all the way down to those. So I don't know exactly how many followers I have that are local. So I kind of like price myself based on that. Like, I'm not going to say, because I have this many followers, this is how much I'm going to charge no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Local things I just love to be out locally. So I don't charge much at all, honestly, for that. Just because it's usually like smaller companies anyway, and like mom and pop stores or whatever. And like, I get that they don't have the budget for that. And I also will go back to, they also don't always know the value, like, because it's scary to be like, here, I'm going to give you money, but I don't know exactly what my return is going to be. So it's kind of like putting a billboard up, you know, like you don't, you pay for the billboard, but you don't know how many eyes are going to see it, all those things. Yeah. So for me, I just kind of, if someone wants to work with me, like, we'll just figure it out. Like, I'll talk to them, see what they're comfortable with, what I'm comfortable with for my time. So I more just go for my time. It's more like a consultation fee is what I would charge for working with a smaller company that's local.
Cool.
So,
yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something about us as creators that we just want to help locally.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is.
It's just different.
Like,
now, if I'm having like a big brand come to me, I'm like, okay, well, I know you have ad
wallet.
dollars.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna, you know, I still want it to be beneficial for everyone. I never want it to be like a brand is, I want them to come back. Like, so I never want to outprice. And I do have a management team that helps me with that. So they're following the trends of like pricing and, you know, what it's worth as far as my, you know, engagement and things like that. And I also will say the amount of followers you have literally doesn't matter. Like, I don't want any of my stuff to go viral at this point because I do not want more followers that are not engaged. So I want to have people that are commenting on my stuff, liking my stuff, that are actually interested in it versus like a viral reel that goes out to like, who knows, like a ton of other countries and stuff where they're just not, they can't buy what I'm promoting. They aren't ever going to come back and watch again. I just, going viral now is not what it used to be. Like, because before the platform really paid for views. I mean, I've never really gotten paid much from the platforms. I will say that.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like some change every month. So it's really not that. It's
YouTube?
more like
Are they paying you at all?
They do. Okay. YouTube pays probably the best as like a entity versus like Instagram. TikTok is fine if you do like TikTok Shop or something. You know, they all kind of have their ways that they can pay out like bonuses on Instagram and things like that. But comparatively, like, it's not worth, like, chasing the followers is not what it used to be. It's just, it doesn't really matter anymore. Once you get to like a certain point, it's like you can have enough to kind of show like, okay, you're the real deal. But then, I mean, I would say like 100,000, you're good to go. Anything over that, it's just like whatever.
But you're going to have that 1M on your profile soon.
Someday, I don't know.
Oh man, if I was at 700 like you, I would just be itching for that number.
And I think that's the hard part is it always moves. I'm the bar always moves, like always raises. And I think for me, I've just, I mean, and I'm not kidding you when I tell you, I do not pay attention to my follower count anymore. Like, I'm so much more, well, and I'm just so much more concerned with my engagement and my engagement rate. Like, how many people are seeing my stuff? Because I have that many followers, but like with the algorithm, if I'm not like doing content that people like, nobody's going to see it. So it really doesn't matter. It's not like every time I post, 700,000 eyes are seeing it. It's not like that at all. So for me, I think I'm way more concerned about creating content that people want to see versus creating content that people want to like follow me for, because that kind of comes with it, you know? So.
Wow. So you have like, I usually think that creators have like 3 revenue streams, you know, and just from looking at your account, I don't know what your revenue streams are, but like, it feels like there's like brand deals, your consulting business, and affiliate. Is that
and
kind of
merch?
And merch. Oh, cool. I didn't even see the merch.
I mean, I don't do much. I mean, if I talk about it, it sells, but I also don't talk about it that much.
Is hard.
So I'm just like, and my husband's like, talk about yourself. And I'm like, I know, like I will, but I don't know. I just.
Is it good merch? Where'd you have it made?
I had it like out of state for my, and then I get a lot off of Fair.
Oh,
so I'm like a wholesale. Like I buy the things I love. And then I did actually work with a 3D printing company to make a planter because I couldn't find one like what was in my brain, like what I wanted. I couldn't find it anywhere. So they made that. So I saw those too. And then I also work with another smaller company that I have worked with from the very beginning as an affiliate. I created a line of like a leaf cleaner with them. So I buy that wholesale from them and then sell it on my site. So
you could be in like
those
your
things.
own boutique then.
Yeah, I could.
Right. Okay.
But I don't want like.
You don't want to have like a brick and mortar
No
here
way.
in Omaha?
No way.
I bet people would
it's
show
too
up.
stressful. No.
Didn't notice just
the margins
close?
aren't good. I don't know. I don't know.
I think like one of the best plant stores in Omaha like just closed like this week.
It's just it's tough out there.
Yeah,
like I mean,
know.
and then you have the overhead. Like I'd rather sell it out of my basement and
Yeah,
then ship it around the country versus having to have the foot traffic. So for me, I think having the following, I can do that. If someone doesn't have a following, you kind of got to rely on the storefront to like get people in.
Cool.
But for me, no. I mean, my biggest one is just like affiliate. I would say. Cool. My biggest
Amazon.
revenue.
You were at the merch summit.
Yeah, the Amazon Creator
Summit.
Summit. Yeah,
super cool. How did that come about?
Well, you get invited.
Sure.
So for me, I've always shared things that I love. I think you ask my family, my friends, like I will push things that I love so hard onto everyone that I know.
Cool. That's
so
awesome.
I think it was kind of like I always say like salesman is in my blood. Like my parents or my dad's like has his own company. My grandpa was a salesman. Like it's just something that I do naturally.
Yeah.
I try to get people to buy things that I love. So for me, a lot of the things I was ordering, like when I first started my like Instagram channel, were from Amazon because again, COVID.
Yeah.
And so it's like we're ordering and so I would just share like, okay, I got this from Amazon. And then I realized, like Amazon has like an affiliate program. So I signed up for that. And so then now I will say it is tiny percentages.
Yeah.
So the masses, like the numbers do matter, like the amount of people that are buying it matter. Otherwise,
it has to be crazy volume. You're saying.
The volume.
Yeah. Okay.
So to make it worth it. But now I'm like in a creator program. So like you get like bonuses if you meet your goals and things like that.
Okay, cool.
So, I mean, for me, it's easy again to promote those things because I'm literally using them.
Yep.
And I'm showing them every day, and I have them in the background, like they're just sitting in the background of my videos because I'm using them. So I think for me, people saw my houseplants, saw that they were thriving. They were like, "What are you using?" And I'm like, "This is what I'm using." And so it's just easy. It's like I'm like, "Here's the product. It does this for my plants," and then people are like, "Well, I'm buying that then." So so Amazon is probably my biggest, I would say. I have other affiliate relationships with like smaller companies, like Grow Light Company, the spray that I mentioned, a couple other, like a soil company, things like that.
Yeah.
Affiliate partners with those. And honestly, all three I've been with for like the past 5 years.
Wow.
So we've just kept that relationship going.
Oh my gosh. Wow, they found you early.
Yeah, they were early.
They
were just
scored
starting.
with you.
Yeah.
They rode your wave.
I know, they did.
That's awesome.
We kind of went together, which was nice.
Cool.
And so that's cool. And it's fun to see like the soil brand I worked with is now in Mulhalls locally.
Oh,
and
did
like,
you help facilitate that a little bit, or?
I don't remember. I think the soil company I work with was like, what are your nurseries in town? We'll reach out to them and see if they want to stock it. And
so kind of, you gave them a little
kinda.
nudge,
Yeah.
I'm sure they used you as like validation to work with Mulhalls.
Wonderful. If they did, that's great.
Cool.
Like I mean, I just love to see, especially small companies like that are just starting out, because I love. Well, again, my in-laws, like my husband's dad had his own company. My dad has his own company. Like we come from families of entrepreneurs, and I love to see people chasing their dream. Cool. I can tell when people are doing it just for the money, and I'm like,
You can smell it from a
I
mile away.
can. I'm like, I don't think I want to work with you because I feel like you're just going to build it up and then sell it off or whatever. And I love like the first gen business owners are like, they're where it's at. So
yeah, the scrappy
they care.
people. Yeah. If you could wave a magic wand and pick what channel, what like revenue stream that you could live off of, like which would it be? What do you like the most?
Oh, that's tough. So brand deals are stressful.
Super.
So because I want to do a good job,
Yeah.
and it's literally that's the only time it feels like work is when I'm working with a brand, because I'm like, you have this, especially like big brands, it's like they're breathing down your neck. You have to get everything approved. So I think there's a lot there, but it's a little bit more cutthroat. And so I love affiliate stuff. I really do, because again, it's in my blood. I love to share things I love, and I think it comes the most natural. I think also with branded content, like people just know.
Yeah.
And so I mean, and it's fine.
Yeah.
But like, it's so much more enjoyable and casual to say, "Hey, I found this cool fertilizer. You guys should try it." Yeah. No pressure. But then with a brand, it's like, you got to do this, post it on this day. Like, you know, we're expecting this ROI. If you don't get it, then blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just like a whole thing. And I love those too, just because it kind of pushes me creatively too, and like pushes me into like a more uncomfortable space, which is good. It's good. It's always good to have that. But I love affiliate.
It's that, like that feeling of there not being, I mean, it's totally pay to play. So it's like the brands aren't going to be breathing down your neck, like you said. And your statement about like how you have a management company, right? Like, I'm curious of how. Yeah,
they probably won't want to hear that I said that.
It's all right. They won't hear this. We're just a small podcast.
They just work with the brands, so they don't do the affiliate stuff.
Okay.
The nice thing about the affiliate stuff too, though, is if you do well for a company, they usually, and in the past, have reached out to me to do paid content as well.
Oh, cool.
So it's kind of both.
Cool.
And honestly, nowadays, I don't, except for like Amazon, I don't really do, I won't take on any new affiliate-only relationships.
Cool.
If I do want to bring something on, it's paid plus like an affiliate percentage.
Right.
Plus, I always require a discount for my followers.
Okay. Cool. And is that basically because like in Amazon, you can see like all the affiliate volume and you kind of know like what you want to work with versus if someone comes to you direct, it's like, hey, like, do you want to do an affiliate thing? Like you have no clue what their checkout process is. Okay.
Yep. Gotcha. And it's just, I mean, again, I know I don't ever want to have all my eggs in one basket. So like Amazon is cool and it's good, but I also know it could go away at any point. They could shut down their creator program. Like, so you always want to diversify. But I will say Amazon's nice because people trust Amazon. Like it's free shipping, it's fast shipping. It's so hard to compete. And so, but that's why I do also love to like push my other little smaller affiliates because like they deserve, but I mean, honestly, a lot of them are on Amazon now.
Really?
So it's just like
everyone's sold out. Damn.
I know. It's hard not to. But you know, it is what it is. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a management company. You do. I'm super jealous. I would love that. I almost enjoy when a brand reaches out to me with some sort of like PR agency or something because I know that there's like at least a little bit of buffer there and like somebody's going to be doing the due diligence. This isn't just like a sloppy brand deal that was brought to me.
Right.
Like
and the contracts, like there's wording in there that can get you in a lot of trouble. Like if you,
I don't even read the wording half the time. Yeah.
And when I was doing it on my own, like my husband and I would just go through it and we're like, okay, like, but now this is like, I want to make sure I'm protected. Cool. I want to make sure that they can't use my content like forever without me getting paid and things like that. So
in perpetuity,
you know, all those things. So it's nice to have the management company because they just take that stress away of like reading through the contract, going back and forth, all that stuff.
Cool.
And they just have a better handle on because they have a lot of other creators, so they have a better handle on the going rate of things. Where I'm just like, I don't know, am I pricing myself too low, too high? Like, kind of got to throw a number out there and then see what the brand comes back with. Right. But you want to make it worth your time too. So
totally. And like you know that if well, for me, if a brand reaches out to me with like a marketing agency or an agency reaches out on behalf of a brand, I know that they're at least spending money on this agency, so they've got money to spend on me. Like it's just. It's so relieving when I have like a third party to work with.
It is. Yeah. I mean, to have that buffer is nice because then you feel like it's more legit, I guess.
Yeah.
But I've also been scammed before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was bad. It was for a podcast.
Oh, no. This is not a scam. Justin, are you a scammer? He's not. He's not. Okay, he's our production guy.
No, it was for a podcast. So, and it's like a well-known thing now. And I like try to tell everybody, but yeah, it was a whole thing.
Dang.
It was
my gosh.
Scary. Yeah, they got access to all of my Facebook business.
No. Oh my. Oh, that.
And then
losing
Facebook
my
fixed
account
it,
would be the scariest thing.
That is, and that's the other thing. I'm like, it literally, all of this could go away at any point in time.
Yeah.
And so that's why for me it was so much more important. Because like I could bring my husband on, and he could just like work for me, or we could work together, and I'd probably be able to do so much more than I am now.
Yeah.
Because he's very good at. I mean, he worked in marketing at his previous company.
Oh, cool. What does he do?
He is in insurance.
Cool.
So he's worked in every stage of the insurance company, like the marketing, sales, behind the scenes, all the stuff.
Cool.
But I was able to like. He was able to quit his job. He had always wanted to. We'd been saving, so he could quit. But then I started making enough income to kind of cover his, because I was a stay-at-home mom. Whoa. But so I was able to cover his income, And so then he could quit and start his own business.
Oh,
and
I
now,
bet that was
like
wild.
it was. I mean, it was just nice because we don't have to use any of our savings that we had been thinking we'd have to use and like cut back and no kids sports for a while and you know ramen for dinner and you know all the things that you kind of have to cut back when you're starting a business. But thankfully he was able to start it, and he's crushing it. Like it's taking off. So I've always said, you have to have your own business because I don't know how long this is going to last. Like I will ride it out for as long as I can. But it's social media, it's volatile. Like we don't know what's going to happen. So I mean, even with like the TikTok ban or whatever, you know, all those things. Like you never know.
Exactly.
Weird things can happen. And so I was like, you are our like nest egg plant. So I'm like, you keep going with your business. I'll do mine.
And what does he do now? Is he insurance? Cool.
Awesome.
So
he just has his own like agency, and he does his own thing, and he works with physicians all across the country.
Awesome. So, oh my God.
Yeah, and it's great. And he works from home. We're both working from home.
Yeah.
And so that's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just been pretty wild. Like I think this is his 3rd year.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
he was able to quit. So yeah.
That's
anyway,
amazing.
he could have quit and like just come on and worked with me, but I was like, I don't want us both, you know, to be in the same business. So
that you bring up something interesting, because I feel like not actually owning our accounts is the biggest. Like they could just take all our accounts from us.
Do an email list.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. How's your email list? Mine's like,
not good.
It's okay. Okay. I'm trying.
I need to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's scary because
scary.
Your account could get blocked. It could get stolen. It could get, I mean, I know they have like insurance for that kind of stuff, but like, I don't know. I don't either. And I'm like, you never know what's going to happen. And so like the email list is nice because you could at least email whoever's on it and say, hey, I'm starting, like, this is my new account, so they can find you. But I'm not good at that either. I need to get on that.
Oh my gosh. It's almost like the privatization of the internet, like happened under our noses. Cause like, I don't spend any time on the internet anymore. I get all my information. I do all my shopping. I get all my news, all my communication with friends. It's all on social. Like social almost like put the internet out of business this decade. Like,
well, not for me. I still use Google all the time.
Do you? Okay, you're a Googler. All right, that's good. That's good.
I'm older.
Yeah, that's true. That's
we
true.
still use Google and Facebook.
I get you. Yeah.
But no, I mean, I see it like everybody's on X, TikTok. Like that's where they get all their news. Like my husband's a big sports guy. He is always in his like, I don't know, all his sports stuff is on X.
Cool.
So,
dang,
like whatever. I don't pay attention to that stuff, but yeah, you're right. So
yeah, well, okay. I think that kind of sums up a lot of stuff. We just dumped a ton of stuff, but like, tell us, what are you working on? Do you want to plug anything if you could? You brought this awesome plant for people who are listening. You can't see it. Where's this from?
It's an alocasia. It was just from my house.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, awesome. No wonder it's so healthy. Look at it. It looks so happy.
Yeah.
It's going to come to my house and be sad, but
it should be okay. Yeah. It should be pretty easy. But yeah, no, I mean, I have a book. My book is in post-production. Cool. I'm excited for that. It's kind of a new, well, from what I've seen as far as like books in the plant space, it's a little bit different. Like I'm going to have a whole, there's like a Q&A after each chapter that I've actually asked my current followers for the questions. And so if they're okay with it, I added their name at the end of the question. So it's kind of like that same format as like stories, because I used to do Q&A and stories all the time, which I want to get back to doing that because it's just fun. And then also at the end, I have like QR codes, like written out DIY section, but then QR codes that go to the video of the DIY, so you can kind of like follow along. So I have that book that's coming out, I don't even know when, next year.
Cool.
I don't know for sure. It's in like, I've written it all, and now the publisher is taking it from there.
Oh, awesome.
I don't know. I don't have anything to plug. I'm like, just come hang out on my Instagram.
Come follow House Plus Plant.
Come hang out. That's really all. Yeah. It's pretty fun if you like plants. So.
Oh, cool. I saw that Elise Myers just became a New York Times bestselling author.
Did she?
Like today,
of course.
she posted
She's
about
amazing.
it. Super cool. So we'll have 2 now in
Omaha.
Omaha.
Oh my gosh. I'm not expecting anything like that. I'm not a big like book person, but I did want to have something out there because I think it's really neat. And I'm like, I just think it brings something a little different to the houseplant book space. So I think it'll be really fun.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Samantha. Thanks
for
being in Omaha, and for hyping up Omaha, and for
welcome.
being awesome. So thanks for coming on.
That's great. Thank you guys.
Yeah.